on the Gulf Coast, Granny. I am crocheting a sea turtle, and there's his head. He's got really pretty gold eyes and this beautiful blue, and his body is going to be made of this variegated color that matches. Let me do a little bit of YouTube stuff here. Won't take me but a second. I just have to go to my channel and find the live stream so that I can see the chat. Oh, fiddlesticks. Let's see. There we go. So I've already made a bit of a mistake on this turtle. So I have to go correct it. But I'm not going to unravel anything. I'm just going to start in one of these chains and make one more row around. Hey Mike, how are you? Hey Terry, good to see you both. It's been a while since I've done a live stream during the week. So that's number 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. When we get down to these tiny little holes here, it gets to feeling like I am fighting with the yarn. And it kind of looks that way too. But I promise, it's not much of a fight. It doesn't last very long, let's put it that way. Okay, so I've got, count my stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that is exactly what I need. Well, let's just do it this way. Finn Terrell, I do remember you. Thank you for coming in tonight. I am making a sea turtle. And, well, looks like I have misplaced one of my tools here. It probably fell on the floor, and I'm going to have a really hard time finding it. So, I think I can do without it for now, and I will just continue on the way I've been going. Oh, do you love turtles? I made one. Yes, well, I made 2 in the past 2 days. The first one I made for my son because the dog happened to chew up the turtle that he's had since he was a tiny little boy, and he wanted a replacement. Now, mind you, he's 16, but apparently he was feeling some kind of way about the dog eating his childhood turtle. So I went ahead and made him one. And then, of course, my daughter said, "Oh, I love that. Will you make me one?" And that's how it snowballed into making this one as well. Which is fine. I enjoy doing it. And I enjoy, you know, putting a smile on those faces that I love so much. So there we go. There's that. Oh, Why do I always feel like... Let me go backwards. Well, no, it's not new, but it is a different... what I do is I buy these large mouse pads, and that's what I use for like the background colors on my videos. And so I just got this is actually an older mouse pad that I bought a while back. And the one you saw the last time you were here was a newer one. But it was dirty, so I decided to take it off and clean it. And, you know, this one's great because this one can be thrown in the washing machine. The other one has to, be hand washed because it's kind of a fake leather, faux leather, whatever you want to call it. But I'd like to get more of them. Right now I only have 2, but I would like to get more. I got the last one because it was a solid color. And I started watching some videos of my own, just to see if it looked good. And I think I prefer the ones with a little bit of design in them. Not an overwhelming design, but, just enough. Why does that... Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Take care, Mike, and I hope you get to come back. Jane Doe, hi. Izzy, hi. It's good to see you both. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, this isn't right, y'all. Fiddlesticks. I've got to redo this and figure out where I'm at. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's try it again. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. 8. And now, okay, I think this will work out better. Did you finish that? Oh, no, Finn, I still have quite a long ways to go. Now, I have worked on it a little bit throughout the past week or so, and I've probably gotten about that much further on it. I've gotten all of South America and most of North America. I still have Greenland to do, and then a little bit of background, and then I'll be in Western Europe. But I really do not expect to finish that in a super timely manner. And honestly, I'm not trying to rush it and hurry with it. I'm just doing it as time allows. Because I have a lot of crochet that I work on as well. I still have the never ending blanket to finish. Yes, my next stream I will be doing that. And that will be tomorrow, probably sometime around 10 or 10:30. Okay. There. Now there's his head, and it is almost completed. All I have to do is attach it once I make the shell. Let's make some flippers. Oh, you were born in Western Europe. Cool. Very cool. So, now these flippers are pretty easy to make. And they don't take a super long time. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I need 8. Yes, 8. 5, 6. I bet it is a nice place. 7. Maybe one of these days I will be able to travel a little bit and see all of the things I haven't seen before. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. My husband was in the Navy, so he's been all around the world, and he's seen a ton of different things. And of course, I had kids to take care of, so I wasn't going anywhere, 2, 5, 6. My son is going to be graduating high school in 2 years. And I'm hoping that after that, I will get to experience some things that I've been wanting to do for a long time. I would love to go to Greece. I know, right? Dang Navy. Oh, that's a... Let me change. Get rid of this ad. Apparently, it's not going to let me. Okay, well, fine. Nobody will get to listen to it. But, I would like to see Greece. And there are places in the U.S. I would love to see as well, like Yellowstone Park, Yellowstone State Park. Vermont. I would love to go see Vermont. I love the mountains, no matter where they are. It is a pretty color, isn't it, Jane? I'm very excited about how this is going to turn out. I don't know if you went to my Instagram, but I posted a picture of the turtle that I made, the first turtle that I made for my son. Yes, I want to break from the ads. The ads make me crazy. But, I also know that ads are how some of these YouTubers pay bills. So there's that. I try to have a little bit of patience with it. Especially since this is where I'm getting my copyright-free music from. So I just turned it down and let the ad play. So they can get their coin and I didn't have to listen to it. Jane, how have you been tonight? Izzy, I hope you're doing okay. Germany's a nice place to go skiing. Finn, if this old granny ever puts skis on her feet, you will know at that point in time that I am suffering from dementia. That's the scariest thing I can even think of. Now, when I was young, I did used to water ski. My dad taught me to water ski when I was about 9 years old. And I did it for a really long time. But then when I was 16 and got in a car accident and broke my leg really bad. And it was 4 fractures in one leg. One was a compound fracture, so it was hanging out of my skin. And after that, I was not able to water ski anymore. I mean, I guess I could, but it was really uncomfortable. So you've been busy, Jane. Goodness gracious. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Something is not right here. Oh, well, I'm not counting like I should. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16. One more. 16. Okay, now we're good. One. You should post pics of the turtle on your channel too. You mean like on a community tab? Community post, Jane? Is that what you mean? We can stop talking about the injuries, that just gives me goosebumps. It kind of gives me goosebumps just remembering it, to be honest with you. It was not pleasant. My whole last year of high school, I was in a cast. Healing. At least that's what they said I was doing. Wait a minute. That's not right either. I'm supposed to be increasing, not decreasing. 1, 2, 3. I'll do that, Jane. As soon as I'm finished with this live stream, I will post both of the turtles that I made. I made one, my daughter wanted pink and green. So I made her one with this color green for the head, and then a really pale variegated pink for the shell. Well, the head and the flippers were all this color. And then the shell was its own color. Okay, where am I? 1, 2, okay. The thing is, Jane Doe, not a lot of people really interact with my community posts. I guess if I posted more on there, like, on a regular basis, they probably would see them more. But right now, they're really not getting much traction. I notice, though, that you see them and you comment every time that I post something in the past, maybe the past month or so. But not many people even, I don't think many people even view them, put it that way. Of course, it could be more than I think. 1, Okay. So this is supposed to be 18 stitches, I believe. I feel like I'm winging it again. Okay, no, 24. Okay, 24 stitches. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So far, so good. Now, single crochet around. One. This particular yarn that I'm working with is kind of for whatever reason, this hook does not slide through, and it's not a smooth process, put it that way. You know, some of the yarns that we use would go through this like butter, but this one is not. And I know it's the yarn, it's not the hook. I love this hook. It's really my go-to brand of hook. And for those of you who don't know, this is a Susan Bates hook, and they're wonderful. Not sponsored, by the way. At least you would enjoy seeing them. That's right. But I do have an Instagram page, and I do post a lot of stuff over there, a lot of my crochet stuff. And it's Gulf Coast Granny too. So if you're interested, go follow me. But wait till my video's over. So Finn, where do you live now? Are you in the States or are you still in Europe? I'm so glad that you decided to come back and check the channel out. Thank you. Terry, are you still here? Oh, you're in Missouri. Okay. Woo, y'all had some pretty bad storms, didn't you? Was it this weekend? Because I know we got some storms, but they weren't near as bad as up that way. Terry, how are you doing with your endeavors? As far as your, I don't know if can I say it out loud, Terry? Because I don't know what you want people to know. Well, how long's it been, Terry? How long's it been? So I can tell folks. My friend Terry here has been through a struggle the past few weeks. He quit smoking, so he has been nicotine free and cigarette free for 2 weeks and 5 days. And I could not be more happy for him. That is a very difficult thing to do. And I'm very proud of you, Terry. Very proud of you. Because I know the struggle. And I know that it takes a commitment to do that. Well, thank you, Finn. I'm here to have fun, too. Have fun and hang out with the folks that I've met on the internet, here on YouTube. And, oof, come on. There. Almost done with this flipper. See how quick those are to make? There's one flipper, and it will be like this next to his head. One down, three to go. Now, the shell is the hardest part for me because for whatever reason, I seem to always lose count when I'm working on the shell. And it's probably because I'm, just got other things on my mind or what have you. I'm sorry if y'all heard my phone. I'm going to get under here in a minute. I forgot to put it on Do Not Disturb. There. Woo! Well, where's my seeds? Oh, they're way back there. Okay. There. But anyhow, I'm hoping that tonight I can keep on track since I really don't have my mind on anything else except reading this chat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it always helps me a little bit when I can go back and count my stitches just to make sure that I stay on track. 8. One thing I do appreciate about this particular yarn is it doesn't break. A lot of chenille yarns, if you pull too hard, they'll just snap. And this stuff here can take some abuse. The sad part is I got this yarn in a mystery bag, and it didn't have a label on it. Did not tell me who the manufacturer was, nothing. So I have no clues. And I cannot even recommend it to anybody because I don't know what to recommend, 7, 8. 11, 16. Huh. Hey, my dad wants me to make cowboy candy this summer, so I'm planting a lot of jalapenos. Oh, that sounds really good. I've never had cowboy candy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay then. So there's 1. I've heard about cowboy candy, but I've just never had any. What is it? Candied or pickled and candied jalapenos? I, seems like there's more in it than just jalapenos. Correct me if I'm wrong, Terry. Well, y'all, my son made it very safely to Washington, D.C. on his band trip. They will be marching in the Cherry Blossom Festival Parade on Saturday. And I just, oh, my son kind of likes nature a whole lot. He's on his way to being an Eagle Scout. So he's always liked camping and being out in nature. And I just really wonder if he's even going to notice the cherry blossoms on the trees. I mean, really, they're hard to miss because they're all up and down the street and they're just beautiful. I really, really hope that he can appreciate what he's looking at once he gets there. But right now, they are at the hotel. They just had lunch, excuse me, not lunch, dinner. And they're probably just goofing off and, doing all the things that teenagers do, which is terrifying. You miss your daddy. He passed away. How long ago has it been, Izzy? I'm so sorry. Doesn't matter how long, you miss him for the rest of your life. Okay, where did I mess up? Y'all, this gets so frustrating having to rip it out and do it over again. Because I know I counted right this last time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Okay, let's try it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 6 years. There we go. 23, 24. So, Izzy, I lost my mother when I was 8 years old. And it will be 51 years this year. And I'm telling you, you never forget. But it does get easier. You need small jelly jars and lids. You mean like the 4-ounce ones? 8, Well, apparently I don't know how to count, y'all. I had this problem the other day, and I think sometimes it might be my vision that's preventing me from doing this a little more efficiently. 2, 3, 4. For those of you who don't know, I have a condition that causes me to see double. And it's been happening now for probably close to 25 years. And I can't drive because of it, and blah, 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 blah. So sometimes certain colors and yarns that are hard to see the stitches, that kind of thing, really throw me for a loop and make it just a little more difficult to do what I love to do here. Just like doing the diamond paintings, I really need a magnifying glass, and I think I want to get one. Well, I'll probably order it on Friday. I'd like to have a great big one on a stand. Let me make sure I got the right number this time. Just to be able to see better, you know. I mean, when I see two of everything, it's not so bad. It's when it all starts to run together when it's bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One, two. You know what? I'm just going to go with it. Let's see what happens. I'm going to make it work no matter what. I think it'll work. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, well, that didn't work out. My rates hurt. I don't know what you're talking about, Izzy. I'm sorry. What is a rates? I know it's probably a typo. Ears, okay. Izzy, you ever had a rice sock? Do you know what that is? It's kind of like a heating pad, but it's a sock that you put rice in, and you seal up the sock, and then you get you a cup of water, not a measuring cup, but just a coffee cup of water, and then you put both the rice sock and the cup of water in the microwave, and you microwave it until it's really hot. Oh, good, you're using it now. That always helps me when my ears hurt. Always. It also helps for girl stuff and all kinds of things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. I told you it would work out, didn't I? Yeah, I do hope it helps too, Jane. And Motrin's always really good for that too. Just, I'm not a doctor or anything, but I'm a mom, and that's what I would give my kids, you know? Hey, Mona, how are you? I'm working on your little man's turtle tonight. And then I'm going to have to take a break from turtles. I've made 3 of them so far. Well, this is number 3. And let's see, I lost count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8. Y'all, if it gets a little noisy in my house in a minute, it's because my daughter is about to walk in that door, and sometimes she can be a lot. Well, she can't get in? Hey, honey, did you have a good night? Good. It feels like you have an ear infection, but so did you go to the doctor for it, Izzy? It could just be a fluid buildup in there. If it is, I would also give my children some Benadryl in that circumstance. A good dose of Benadryl and some Motrin, and they would go to sleep with their rice sock and hopefully sleep all night. Again, not a doctor, just a mom. What is it, babe? Hungry? No, not really. We have leftovers. There should be some stuff to make quesadillas in there.
I was gonna go to Sonic, but someone got pulled over for driving dumb, and they pulled into the Sonic, so I was like, I'm not doing that.
Yeah. Why am I not able to concentrate? Thank you, Jane Doe. Thank you. That's right. Go to the doctor and make sure. Speaking of medicine, hang on one second, guys. Hey, text Murphy and tell him don't forget his medicine tonight. 12, 13, 14. I was talking to Daddy. 16. Very good. So you did go to the doctor? Yeah, that's what I would. What did they tell you to do for it? Nothing? You know, if I could live my life all over again, I think I would have been a doctor or a physician's assistant or something like that. There it is. Hmm. They said they can't do anything until I get fever or pain gets worse. Well, they might not be able to do nothing, but you can. You can take some Benadryl, a decongestant, and you can take something to decrease the inflammation in your ear, like ibuprofen. You did all that and none of that helps? Well, unfortunately, if none of that helps, you got a bigger problem going on than just an earache. Because that would help any earache. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Look here, y'all, only one more of these flippers to make, and then we can start on his shell, which is really the fun part to me. Now I need to be able to find my needle that I use to weave in the ends, and I don't have a clue what I've done with it. I know it's probably fallen on the floor because every time I use it, that's normally what's happened to it. Or when, listen to me, I said every time I use it. What I meant was every time I lose it. But that's okay. I might have some more in here. Aha! There's one right there. Go me, go me. Good. Now, I'm going to put it up here on my computer because there's a magnet in it that will hold on to it. What? Look, would you look at that? It was underneath all of this yarn. Here I was in a tizzy because I didn't think I could find it. Hey, She Cooks and Roasts, how are you tonight? Thanks for coming in. I am making a sea turtle for a very good friend of mine. And there's his head. And I've got 3 flippers made, and I'm on the 4th flipper right now. Seven, 8. Oh, you have a lot of this yarn? I have quite a lot myself. And oh, for the love of Pete. There. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Jeez. 6, 7, 8. I really kind of like this yarn, but it sure takes up a lot of room. Doggy's life, and I have working classes. I'm going to college for my 3rd time. That's great, Izzy. I'm making another sea turtle. Why don't you go get me your sea turtle so I can show everybody the one of the completed ones. That's irritating me so bad. Okay. 1, 2. 3, 4. Thank you. 7, 8. Thank you, dear. All right. This is. What'd you name her?
I still don't have a name for her.
She doesn't have a name for her yet, but this is the shell, of course. These are her flippers. This is her underneath. She even has a little tail. Isn't that adorable? She kind of looks like Squirt on Finding Nemo. But I think she's adorable.
Mermaidia.
What's her name?
Mermaidia.
Mermaidia.
That's the name of the turtle from the Barbie Fairytopia movie.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Apparently, it's the name of the turtle from the Barbie Fairytopia movie from 2008. So she's naming her turtle Mermaidia.
Because they have the same exact color scheme.
Oh, thank you, Jane.
They know what I'm talking about.
And Izzy, it is a pattern called Fred the Sea Turtle, and it's from CJ Design. She has a video tutorial on it, and she also has a pattern that you can follow on her blog. Oh, well, there went something else. Oh, I'm going to need that. You think it's bigger? I honestly do not know how big she is. I'm going to say about a foot long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 16. Thank you. Thank you so much, Jane. Did you use worsted weight yarn, Izzy? Thank you, Mona. Thank you. Mermaidia. That's a hilarious name. Leave it to my daughter. Y'all, is that music loud enough or too loud? I know it sounds like it's coming out of a box. It kind of is. It's my computer. Okay, it's perfect for you. Okay. You used Bernat yarn. I was thinking about making one later with a 4-weight velvet type yarn. But I don't know. I don't know if I want to go through all that or not. One. I'm getting tired of making flippers. It's time to move on. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hey, Tina. 11. Thanks for coming in tonight. It's good to see you. Oh, Lord, I just lost count again. You know, Jackie was right. I need to get a pad of paper next to me and start writing down where I left off before I open my mouth to speak because it just goes right out of my head. How are you doing tonight, Tina? What are you working on? Anything? This is a sea turtle that I'm making from a very good friend. What, dear?
I'm going to bed.
All right, good night. Don't trip over that. Please hand it here. Did you step on her?
It barely touched it.
Okay,
I don't
good.
know why it was on the floor.
Well, it was on the floor because it fell out of my lap. Yeah. You just finished a blanket. Congratulations. That's wonderful. Look, blankets are big projects, and when you finish one, it is a huge, huge accomplishment. Believe me, I know. I'm still putting off the never-ending granny square blanket. I've gotten 4 rows put together on it, and I've got 7 more to do before I can start putting those rows together and actually make it a blanket. 1, 2, 5, Charlotte, did you see the short on how to stabilize the turtle's head? Yes, I actually did. Yes. And I did it to my son's turtle, but I haven't gotten around to doing it on my daughter's turtle yet. She might want it to wobble. Who knows? I don't. I'll ask her later. But I thought that was really cool that it just takes one little stitch, one little piece of yarn tied up like that. Whew! I know why now that was so difficult to work with, because I was supposed to be using this hook on the flippers. But you know what? I'll just use it on the back. I hope the flippers don't look too small, because I think that's all. Well, no, it's not. And say I think that's all the blue yarn like that I have, but it's not. I have another one in storage in my yarn stash. This yarn here is so much easier to work with because it is small. It's softer and it's not quite as thick. I know that doesn't make any sense, but this is a different type of yarn. This is from Yarn Bee from Hobby Lobby, and it's called Cozy something. I threw away the ball band. I shouldn't have. But it's their yarn that acts like Bernat blanket yarn, but it's soft. One, two. It's a 6 weight. 3, 4, 5, 6. I was working on a panda. Okay. I haven't tried a bear yet. I started one and I did it with that fuzzy hygge yarn, and it was getting really difficult, so I just put it down. I haven't picked it back up yet. Shoot, that was 3 months ago when I started that. I may pick it up again, I might not. Just never know. So once I get frustrated with something, it's anybody's guess as to whether or not it's going to get completed. There. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12. Yeah. 1, Oh yeah, this is real nice yarn to work with. Your lymph node is inflamed. Sounds like an infection to me, or beginning of one. But I'm not a doctor. You know, when, well, it don't matter. When my daughter, before she had her tonsils out, she had a lymph node on the back of her neck that was constantly swollen. And then, once she had her tonsils out, it went away. Of course, once she had her tonsils out, she was a much, much healthier little girl. And she's been healthy ever since. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this yarn here is much easier to work with than that other blue yarn that I was just on. It has a little bit of stretch to it, and it's soft. I don't feel like I'm fighting with it. 2, 3, 4.
Wait for a while, I'll get out of the bathroom. Hope your cat didn't.
Yeah. It is so soft, in fact, that it keeps slipping off of this hook. That's okay, though. I gotta get a drink, you guys. Get me some tea. Hey, Denise, how are you tonight? Are you working? Oh, you just woke up. Okay, where am I? 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I'm getting ready to go to sleep for the rest of the night. I got off this morning and stayed up most of the day. Oh, I see. Oh, that's so nice. You got a gift subscription to Mona's channel. That is great. Oh, yeah, if y'all aren't familiar with each other, go check out each other's channels and subscribe and all of that stuff. Drop links if you want to. In fact, I don't have Nightbot, y'all, but okay, can y'all hear me? Can you hear me okay? Can y'all hear me okay now? Okay, great. Thank you so much, God's Desire. Y'all are not going to believe what just happened to me. This is crazy. It just goes to prove that ADHD can affect you even when you're old. I completely forgot to put my phone on charge and my battery died in the middle of this stinking live stream. So I had to run back to the bedroom and grab my charger and plug my phone in and sign back on. And the cool thing about it is, I guess YouTube kept the live stream. When I got back to it, it said, your stream has been interrupted. Would you like to end it or resume? And I clicked resume, and here I am back again. So, phew, I won't make that mistake again. Y'all, I'm not very experienced with going live on from YouTube. With my phone. I'm usually doing it with my computer and I've got it, all set up and it's always plugged in. This is a new experience for me, so I guess it's going to take me a little bit of time to figure out all the quirks of going live just through YouTube. And now I have company because my cat is here begging for attention. If anybody, yeah, y'all can see her. Y'all know how she is. And now I've got to crochet with a cat on my hands. Birdie, how come you always show everybody the back of you and never the front of you? Because you're so much prettier when you show your pretty face off. And now she licks my arm. That's just great. Really? Really? I love kitty cat headbutts. You know, when they get really close to your face and they bump you a little bit on your head. I think that's so sweet. Hi, Manuela. How are you this evening? Thank you so much for coming to my live stream. God's Desire, what are you working on tonight? Jane, are you still here, dear? Put a thumbs up in the chat if you're still here from my great big faux pas. I'm doing great. Oh, Finn is still here. My cat used to give me headbutts, but she's yeah, I do. Well, my cat that passed away last year, he used to do that too. And Birdie here, she just started doing it about maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago, and believe it or not, that's kind of a little bit of a comfort for me because I used to miss it so much, from Julesy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, Birdie, you're about to have to get down because you're going to get cat hair all in this, and I'm going to have to wash it before I send it anywhere because you're going to make a mess of it. Come on, come on. Good girl. I'm working on 5 whips, hopping from whip to whip. Well, now that's how it's done, Lady Crochet. Manuela, you're operating under fire there. Okay, no ma'am. You need to go with your daddy. You can't be up here in my live stream tonight. Really, really, Mom. So you say I can't, but I show you that I can. Does that mean you're hungry or you just want attention? Why do I feel like... Okay. One, two, three, four, 5. 2. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10. 15. 20. 25. 30. Really? Okay. There we go. You'll read my directions now. Come on, you got to go. Okay. 1, 2. Increase. 1, 2, 3, 4. Increase. Excuse me. Thanks, Jane Doe. Y'all go ahead and, if you're enjoying the content, like the video, share it out with your friends, because I sure could use some viewers on YouTube. Wait a minute. And if you're not subscribed, you are welcome to do so. One, two, three, four, increase, two. No, we're not doing this right now. You're going to go to bed here in a minute. Mark my words. Don't get comfortable. 3, 4. Let me go put her to bed and I'll be right back. Get in there with your daddy. Okay. Believe it or not, y'all, we're almost finished. Well, I'm almost finished with this hat. I mean, listen to me. It's turtle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 13, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. What? Oh. Well, maybe we're not almost finished because now I am so discombobulated. I'm going to take it out for a bit. For those of you who don't know, this is called frogging, and it's a miserable experience. Just saying. Okay, where are we? I think most of you are familiar with the term, though. Okay, let's see. I think I can pull it back to row 2. That song is annoying me like nobody's business. It is the same chords over and over and over. I can't take it anymore. Now watch. Okay, get your coin. And then take me back to my music. Manuela, I feel like I have done nothing but frog tonight because I'm getting my counts all messed up. And I don't know why, because I'm not normally like this. I did this the other night too. I just couldn't concentrate for whatever reason. One, two. I've got to practice being able to read my chats and talk to folks while I'm crocheting. Um, that is not something I normally have to do. You know, when I'm here at the house crocheting by myself, shoot, if my husband comes home from work and tries to talk to me while I'm in the middle of counting, I just start counting louder so he knows to be quiet. Like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we've been together so long now, he knows exactly what that means. That's 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, let's start it all over again then. Because I'm not playing this game. I guess I am, though, really, aren't I? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. There we go. I had it yesterday. I almost finished my hexie cardi, and for some reason, one turned out bigger. I looked, didn't know why, and then I saw I put too many rows on one, so I had to frog a couple of. Oh gosh. Oh goodness. I know that was heartbreaking. I do. I do know. Yeah, this multitasking thing. I used to be really good at it when I was a young parent. I could drive a car, drink a soda, eat a cheeseburger, turn around, smack a kid. No, I'm teasing. Shift gears, all of that, all at one time, you know. Referee a fight in the back seat with the kids. Um, but I'm just not there anymore. I don't know if it's old age or what it is. Maybe it's just that I haven't had to do it in a while and I'm out of practice. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You know, I think That's what I should do, is slow down a little bit, because I'm trying to. Hey Ian, how are you tonight? Thanks for coming in. Um, if I go slower, I might be able to keep my mind on what I'm doing a little bit better. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18. If y'all don't mind, I'm going to rest my fingers for a few, maybe 2 or 3 minutes. They are really starting to feel the burn. I need to stretch a little bit on my arms. So for the next 2 or 3 minutes, I'm going to sit here and discuss some of the progress that I've made in my garden. Poppy got the fence completed, and Poppy got the gate put up. So that means I can now work in my garden without my dog interfering, and I can leave my garden without my dog digging everything up and thinking that it's a chew toy. Poppy also built almost all of the beds, because I bought metal raised garden beds. They are made from galvanized metal. So I have one, two, I'm counting it in my head, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 of the garden beds are put together and filled with soil. 2 of them are put together but still need to be filled with soil. Nope, 3 of them are put together, still need to be filled. I have 2 more that are for the outside of the garden, and that's where I'm going to put my blueberries and my flowers. My dog won't mess with flowers, believe it or not. But I haven't put those together yet, and I'm just waiting to collect all the ones I want before I put them all together. That's great. I'm waiting on my ride-on lawnmower. Ooh, I'm so jealous, Ian. I would love to have me a ride-on lawnmower. And God's Desire planted 5 trees today. Which ones were they, God's Desire? Because I haven't planted any in the ground yet. Also, in the past month, I have acquired a lemon tree, a satsuma, an apricot, a pear. Let me think. An apricot, pear, nectarine, and 6 blueberry bushes. Now, I had 2 persimmon trees before that my dad gave me. And then on tomorrow, they're going to be delivering my Cara orange tree. So I'm going to have a ton of trees. I think I'm going to stop for now. But there's maybe 2 more that I want, 2 more trees. But I'm just going to give it a rest until I get the rest of the garden taken care of. And that might even take me until next year, next spring. I can buy the avocado tree that I want. And also, I'm thinking about a loquat tree. I don't know what that fruit tastes like. I've never had one. But yeah, I'm thinking about one of those. And Manuela, I am not left-handed. It's probably because I forgot to mirror my camera. I am right-handed, and it probably does look left-handed. Look, that would be a great left-handed tutorial, wouldn't it? But anyhow, I've got those done. I did plant out all of the garden beds that have soil in them. So I have planted 8 indeterminate tomato plants, candy roaster squash. I'm looking at it in my mind. Cucumbers, peppers, onions, and then in the other bed I have more tomatoes, pole beans, peppers, and onions. The and not the bulbing onions. They're just the little green onions. I like those better anyway. I also have planted 6 determinate tomatoes. No, that's not right. Yes, it is. 6 determinate tomatoes. I planted beets and onions and basil around those. Now, I did do seeds. No idea if they're going to come up or not, but some should. And then I put more peppers down and more cucumbers. I also planted my tromboncini squash, which is like a zucchini. And I believe that's about it. But that's a lot, and it's a good start. So God's Desire planted her Orient and Bartlett pears. Oh, the Orient. Nice. Honey Crisp and Granny Smith apples. That's going to be amazing. And a double twist cherry tree. Hey, is that cherry tree self-fertile? I mean, it probably is since you only planted one. I'm just curious. But see, you're further north than I am, so I really would like to have a cherry tree eventually, but I hear down here in the south they're very difficult to grow and to produce fruit. Now, I could get a Barbados cherry tree, which isn't really a cherry at all. It's, oh, I forget what it's related to, but it's not cherry. However, they look like cherries. If I ever find one in the store or in a garden nursery that is producing fruit, I might take one of the fruits off and taste it to see if I want to buy it. Isn't that terrible? That sounds so bad. Oh, it's a 2-in-1. So 2 varieties on that tree pollinate each other. That, my dear, is genius. Oh, I got such high hopes for you. Good luck with all those trees. I keep wondering how many of mine I'm going to kill. But, you know, it won't be on purpose. It'll be a complete accident if they die. Oh, and you know what? I found one of the ball bands for that yarn that's really soft, this one here. And it's called Cozy Occasion. And the color name is Spa Day. And it's by Yarn Bee. I got it at Hobby Lobby. And the regular price is $4.99, but I ended up getting the 30% off. So I think it was like $3.49 for the whole ball. Now, these do have 101 yards in them, and they are what I believe to be 100% polyester. Yes, 100% polyester. It's a 6-weight. You can wash it. It says don't put it in the dryer, don't iron it, don't bleach it, and don't dry clean it. Wow, that's a lot of don'ts, isn't it? I will say that I have put this type of fabric before, fabric made from this type of yarn, in the dryer, and it has done fine. But dry at your own risk, folks. Usually when I do it, I put it on either low heat or no heat, and I just let it spin. All right. Oh, I think my fingers feel better now. Okay. You know what? I didn't use my stitch marker, and I should have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Excuse me. That looks about right. Okay. 1, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 16, 21, 2. Well, now that's... Hmm. Hmm. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Try it this way. One, 22, 23, 24. There we go. Now, 3, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 16. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas, y'all. Hey, Michelle, how are you? Thanks for coming in tonight. 1, I am making a sea turtle with this yarn. I've already gotten his head finished. And these are his little flippers. I've got 4 of those. And now I'm working on the shell. And I should be finished with the shell in about 3 rows. 3 or 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll get to the cool part where we start putting it together. It is so simple, y'all. It's really crazy how simple it is. It's a little confusing if you're reading the directions and you're not good at spatial things like I'm not good at. I can't even fold a box properly. But I watched the video and I kind of got really comfortable with doing it. And now it's so simple. 2, 3, 4, increase. I'll make sure I've done it right up to this point. 1, 2, increase. 1, 2, 3, 4, increase. 1, 2, increase. 1, 2, 3, 4, increase. Okay. 1, 2, increase. Thank you, Michelle. 1, 2, 3, 4, increase. 1, 2, increase. And then 2 stitches. 1, 2. Okay. Count and make sure. This is where we were when I had to frog, you guys. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, and 36. Yay. Whew. Now all we're going to do is do a single crochet in each stitch around. 36 stitches. 2, 3, Oh, definitely, Jane. A lot. A lot. I think it's a good thing to have just in case you want the head to be immobile. I guess it would be a personal choice. But I think for this one, I am going to make it immobile. Well, I don't know, it's for a little child. So I'll have to think about it. Because, a lot of times kids like things that are kind of floppy and movable, so he could put his head any direction he wanted it, that kind of thing. Excuse me. When I'm doing my diamond painting, I'm a lot more animated, and I know that. And I guess maybe that's why I've been messing up so much, is I feel like I need to be talking and, entertaining a little bit, but it's very difficult to do that when you're counting and trying to pay attention to what you're doing. That painting is kind of a mindless job. It's a mindless activity for the most part. So it's easier to talk and interact. This, on the other hand, especially an amigurumi, really needs to be paid attention to because you're counting stitches and, you know, you have to make it a certain size and all of that stuff. Definitely enjoyed the follow along video. It really made putting the pieces together so much simpler. I got it done the other night without the follow along video, before you sent it to me or posted it, or before I went back and looked at it. Let's put it that way. And it was right. I mean, there was nothing wrong with it, but boy, it was a battle to get it put together. And then when I saw the video, I was like, oh, that's it. You know? I wish I could show you the one that I did for my son. Well, I can. I've got a picture of it on my phone, and I'll post it on a community page for you. But he turned out really nice, regardless of my attempts to have it not turn out so nice. Oh, the other night I was so frustrated. I was just like, oh God, can I quit now? Please. I just need to quit. Take some. Yeah, and a lot of times I'm that way with certain projects that are giving me a hard time. If I can walk away from them for a period of time, like maybe 30 minutes, or maybe go to sleep and wake up with a fresher mind the next morning, you know, it's not so difficult once you look at it with morning eyes instead of midnight eyes. So, oh, you got to see it on my Instagram? Or are you talking about the pink and green one? Because the one I was doing the other night it had, the flippers and all were white, and then the shell was a variation of these colors. And it had a little bit of peachy pink in it. But, in fact, oh, the pink and green. Okay. All right. Well, the other one looks just like the pink and green one. It's just, you know, different colors. Let's see. Where am I? No, it needs that extra row. Okay. One, 5, 6, 7. I hope y'all can see that. I've got it pulled up kind of close to myself so that I can just have my arms in a different position, but I know it's not helpful for y'all to be able to see it like that. Okay, so the next step is to turn my work. Okay, after this. Show us the picture of the other one. Um, uh, I might be able to. It's on my computer in my email, I believe. Let's see. Okay. I put him outside. Whoops. Are you able to see that okay? I'll bring it up a little bit. That's the first one that I made. And I haven't, I took him outside and put him on the fence post in the garden and took a picture of him that way. And then there's another one. Let's see, where am I? And then here he is another direction. Thank you so much, Jane. Thank you. Well, I put him on there on my computer like that. I sent the email from my phone to my computer so that I could put him on my community post. Because I remember you said something about that last night, and or was it last night or the night before or something like that? And I thought, oh, that's a really good idea. But I just never got it put up there today. Oh, it was Monday night when you said that because I was making him Monday night. Yeah. And I stopped after I got the shell finished and the head attached. And I said, I can't do this anymore. So, yeah. But tonight I'm not going to do that. We're going to finish this sucker. Because we're almost at the point where we're going to start putting them together. Almost. We have one more row to go before we start putting them together. And that row is coming up. What you do is you flip it, your project, like this. Instead of going around and around, you're going to turn back on itself. And then go in the back loops only. Single crochet in the back loops all the way around. 6, 8. Now, you want to hear something funny? The lady who does this, designed this pattern, she calls it a 1 hour pattern. She says it takes an hour to do this. Well, I beg to differ. I started this about 30 minutes before I came online, and I've been on here for 2 hours. So that's 2.5 hours. Of course, I did have to frog a couple of times. But even without frogging it and being on the internet, I still don't think that it would have taken an hour. It would have definitely been more than that. You know, if I hadn't been doing other things and talking, etc. But I don't know how much longer I have left to go time wise. I know how many steps I have left. Okay, let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 3, 4, 5, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 35. One more. And 36. I can't remember if she wanted me to close it or not. Let's see. Oh, I know. Okay. Do not close it. Leave a tail so that we can close it later. And I think closing it now is a good idea. So, where are my... There they are. So let's close it up. Do y'all hear the train? I live a couple of blocks, well, not even a couple of blocks. The train tracks are at the end of my road. And I hear it at night, and it always sounds so lonely. I guess especially at night, it sounds lonely to me for some reason. I'm just going to weave these in and out a little bit so it doesn't come apart. And now perfect. Okay. I'm going to read a little bit more here, you guys. Assembly. Using the shell you just completed, begin working with the main color A and a 7mm hook. Let's go back to A. That's this color. We're going to make a slip knot. And we're going to sew this head on. So it says, with the inside of the shell facing away from me. You know, that kind of tripped me up last night too. One, two, single crochet two, oh, that's not how I'm supposed to do it. 2, 3, 6. For whatever reason, this doesn't feel exactly right. I'm going to do this. Okay. Yeah, let's try that. I think that's right. That's 1, 2, another 1, 2, yeah, that even feels better. 3, I hope his head's the right way, y'all. If not, I didn't check. Shoot. Four. All right, let's check him out and see. Oh, it's right. Thank goodness. Oh, I thought for sure I had put his head on upside down, y'all. Okay. Now, 1, how many? Let's see. Single crochet 2, and then attach one of the legs. The leg has to be this way. So okay. One, 2, 3. Now that's one little thing I forgot to do right here is weave that in. So I'm going to take a minute and do that. Okay, there we go. And then 6 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And we're going to do another leg. Hey, Grumpus, how are you doing tonight? I'm not trying to untangle it, Grumpus. I'm trying to sew it all together. Or at least crochet it all together. I don't like, see, that's one of the reasons that I chose this pattern, y'all, is because it was a no-sew pattern. So all you have to do is crochet everything together instead of using a needle and thread, needle and yarn, whatever, because I don't like doing that. Grumpus, I saw Drunken Chef Barbecue this afternoon. Came in to visit a channel that I was watching, and it was a craft channel. I thought it was real nice that he stopped in to say hello. Okay, so there. No, is that right? Yes, that's right. Okay. One, two, three. See there? He's halfway done. Now I have to make his little tail, and I think his tail's adorable. So single crochet two, one, two, and then chain three, one, two, three. Now it says slip stitch down the chain, but I'm going to single crochet down the chain because I think I've done it both ways and I like the way it looks better when you single crochet down the chain because it gives him more of a little substantial tail business going on down there. See what I mean? Now we're going to crochet two more stitches, I think. Yes. Two more stitches. One, two. There. Now we're going to put the other leg on. Yeah. One, two. Why do I get the feeling I'm doing this wrong? I am. I've got him backwards, y'all. It's okay, I'll fix it. One, two. That's right. Okay. Now it's right. Two. 3, and then 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the last flipper. See, it didn't really take that long to put all of the pieces on, did it? Which is really, considering how long it takes to do the rest of it, it's kind of amazing that it doesn't take so long to get that accomplished. Okay, let's give him his flipper. Just gotta make sure. There. There. 1, 2, 3. Now. Huh. Okay. Now let's close him up and stuff his little behind. Oh, wait. There. Okay. We'll just leave him there. Leave that there. Okay. So, what are we doing here? I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do this. One, two, how many? 3, 4. 3, 4. Stick a 1 in your chat if you're still here. Stick a 1 in the chat if you're still with me. 4, decrease. Yay, yay, thank you. 1, Don't forget to like the video if you're enjoying the content. Well, y'all, I think that was 4. It was 3, 4. Okay. 4. Decrease. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, that's not right. 4, and then decrease. 1, 2. Okay. 1, 2. See, now I feel like I'm wrestling with an alligator, not a turtle. This yarn, I don't like this blue yarn. I've already decided it. It's very difficult to work with, and it fights my hook, tooth and nail. Three, 4, decrease. 2, 3. Let me count how many I've got here real quick. Hey, Dwayne, how are you tonight? The color is nice. So is the texture of the yarn. Yeah, it's the texture that isn't good. It's grabbing everything and it's very hard to pull through. So there's that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. Well, let's just go with it. I'm missing 2 stitches somewhere, but we'll figure it out. Yeah, well, the yarn is not agreeing with itself. Does that make sense? or the hook for that. It's not agreeing with anything. But that's okay because it's going to look okay when I'm finished. It's just going to be a project that I'll be happy to have completed. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. No. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It reminds me of blue sky. Yeah. Well, excuse me. This is a sea turtle that I'm making. And I'll turn him around in a second. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 24. Okay, let's see how many I've got so far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Another problem, Dwayne, is that I have double vision and this yarn is so fuzzy that it's very difficult for me to see because it's running together and I can't even describe what I'm saying here, but just know that I'm seeing 2 of every fuzz compounded onto each other. So it's a little difficult. So I'm having to feel a lot. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 3. Now, how did that happen? Well, we're going to do this with it. That's what I'm doing. I'm mostly feeling for it. Okay, 1, 2, 2, decrease, 2, decrease, decrease. Okay, 1, 2, decrease. 3, 1, 2, decrease, 1, 2, decrease, 1, 2, decrease. Dwayne Grumpus, my boy, is safely in the nation's capital tonight. He left for his trip last night at about 10 o'clock, and they got there at about 4:30 this afternoon. So I don't know if he's been down to see any sights yet, but I do know he ate dinner in Arlington, Virginia, and he said it was terrible and that it was Yankee food. He said there were no salt on the fries and there wasn't even any cheese on the hamburger. I said, okay. I said, well, now you know, everywhere you go, you're going to have to ask for salt. And, maybe order the cheese for your burger. Oh, for the love of Pete, y'all, I did not put my stitch marker in. Let's see where I'm at. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Well, it's time to stuff it. Let's stuff it. I should not have 20. I should not have 20 stitches. I should only have 18, but that's okay because I'm going to fix that later. Ah. Maybe if they had the medical technology back in the 30s, he wouldn't be blind. Ray Charles, blind as a child. Yeah, said that his mother made him do exercises so he could remember where things were as he was going blind. They didn't have. Yeah, it's unfortunate too. Yeah, that is very unfortunate for. But you know what? He did all those amazing things, and he was good at doing whatever it took. I saw the movie. Did you see the movie about Ray Charles? Uh, that was a great movie. It was sad. It was a great movie. I think it was just called Ray. I think. And the soundtrack from that movie was fan freaking tastic. Okay. think it needs a little bit more stuffing. Thank you, Dwayne. Thank you. Has he experienced where they only use 2 or 3 ice cubes in a glass? I do not know, but I'll ask him that tomorrow. I will ask him. Oh gosh, he'll have a come undone. Do you know that? He'll have an absolute come undone if they put 2 or 3 ice cubes in his glass. He'll be asking him, where's the rest of it? He could not believe there was no salt or seasoning on the fries. And I just laughed and laughed. I just wanted a little fuller looking. You have to ask for a glass of ice. Okay, I'll let him know. Thanks for the tip. You know, when I lived in Virginia, that was just never an issue. Then again, it was Virginia. Well, South Virginia, Southern Virginia. Wait a minute, I'm doing this wrong. I know I am. Okay. Single crochet 1, decrease. Single crochet 1, decrease. Single crochet 1, decrease. Single crochet 1, reminds me of Back to the Future movie. Can I get a tab? That's funny. Gosh, I remember my mother drinking tab, and that was in the 70s, I think. Maybe it wasn't her, maybe it was somebody else, but no, it had to be somebody else because my mother never would have drank a diet drink at her age. No, she was a Coke girl. She loved her some Coca-Cola. In fact, this is funny. I have a picture of me at about 1 year old in my Easter dress, drinking from a bottle of Coke. No lie. It's ridiculous, y'all. Decrease. Come on. Y'all, I can't get it any smaller, can I? Not without breaking my fingers, it feels like. Okay, keep going and decrease. Okay. Keep going around. Granny. 1. 2. is going. There. Whew. Decrease. You know what's so funny? This hook is the same as this hook, but one's about a half to 3/4 of an inch longer, and that made it easier. How crazy is that? 1, 2. Okay. Okay. Nope, needs a couple of more. Y'all, I boogered up the count on like 3 rows ago. So I'm just making do and trying to make it work without a count. And I'm going to get it done here in a second. There we go. Trying to make this hole small enough so that I can just sew it up with some leftover length of yarn. There it is, right there. Looks like a little belly button on him. Let's take this off and do a little slip stitch in the stitch next to it. And then knot it off. There. So he might have a little bit of a belly button. That'll be okay, right? I mean, he'll be unique. That's funny. Maybe I should intentionally make him a belly button. Maybe my little friend has an Audi belly button. What do you think? All right. And now I thought he was done, but not quite. I have to weave in this so that it's not some misguided string hooked to a turtle's tail that might get him caught in some kind of fishing net or something. We wouldn't want that now, would we? There. Y'all, I made a sea turtle. What do you think of that? And he's kind of cute. And he has a little bit of a belly button and a cute little tail. Now, his arms might be a little wrong because this one, see, there's more space between here than here. That's okay because when they're swimming, you know, they're always in a different spot anyhow. So I'm not going to worry too much about that. I haven't decided yet if I should hold his, maybe I will. Let's see. I might hold his head up. Let's see. What do you think, Jane Doe? I think it's better with the with his head up. I do. So let's take that off and put this one away. Yeah. Thank you so much, Dwayne. Thank you. I'm making it for one of my friends' little godsons. He loves this color of blue, and he needs a birthday present. So he's got a little birthday present. I imagine you could create something like, oh, I could do a dolphin. I sure could. I can do just about anything I want to. Sometimes it takes me a little longer, to figure it out and all, but I'll get it done. Oh, look. Can you see how he's, watch this. Let me see if I can lower this a little bit. I'm going to lower it, and then I'm going to lift up the, oh, shoot, the camera a little bit. So, see, he can rest himself on his hands like that. What do you think? That is so cute. I don't know what we should name him. I guess for now his name is still Fred, like on the pattern. So that way the recipient will be able to name him himself. And he will hopefully love this as much as I have loved making it for him. Now, don't get me wrong, I didn't say it was easy. I said I love doing it for him. Good night, Grumpus. Thank you so much for coming in tonight. You too, Dwayne and Jane. We have 10 people watching, so all of you lurkers out there, God's desire, not you. You're not a lurker. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey to make this sea turtle. It has definitely been a long stream, hasn't it? Anyhow, I'll be back tomorrow night, sometime around 10:30, and I will be doing some diamond painting. I'm going to be working on the world map that I've been working on for what seems like forever. That being said, I got to finish it somehow, don't I? So y'all join me at about 10:30 tomorrow night. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. I'm going to call it a night. Everybody sleep well, be blessed, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Thank you. You too, Jane. I'm out.